Okay, so those of you who clicked on this video expecting not to see me talking to you, let me just say, ha! I got you, didn't I? Seriously though, this is a video about hentai, not of hentai, so if that's what you're looking for, just leave now. But just so you're not bitter, let me give you a free tip. Go to Google, click on Preferences, scroll down, click on Do Not Filter My Search Results, click Save, and then type in what you want, and off you go. It'll become instantly easier to find what you're looking for. Okay, thanks, bye. Okay, so for those of you who are left, I want this to be a serious conversation about hentai, even though it's not really a conversation because I'm the only one talking. Feel free to comment and whatever. But, you know, of course, for this video, I had to do some research, if you know what I mean. Now come on, don't give me that look. You can't tell me that in some point in your life you haven't watched some type of pornography. I mean, let's be real, we're all humans here. Now, and of course, to talk about these shows, I had to watch some of them. For the record, the shows I did watch completely, start to finish, were Bible Black, La Blue Girl, and Immoral Sisters, and that's it. And the reason being is because those are the shows I get for free, and they're readily available. I'm not going to tell you where I got them. You can do that on your own time. And normally I wouldn't condone that sort of thing because it's hurting the anime industry, but it's freaking porn, so I don't really care. Yeah, and the rest is just all pretty small snippets of different other shows, and that's my hentai watching experience. Isn't much. Think of you will of me. I want this to be a very serious discussion, like I said, of hentai because it's important to talk about when you talk about anime, I believe. That's all for my shouldn't be necessary but is necessary disclaimer. Roll my intro, please. I think hentai is important to discuss in anime because, I mean, yeah, it's part of it, and as fans, it's nearly impossible to avoid, too. I mean, here's an example. Go and turn off the filter, the Google filter, like I told those other guys to do, and go to Google Images and just type Ayanami, after Rei Ayanami from Evangelion. See what you get. Go on, I'll wait. Pause the video, I'll wait. Yeah, the first result, not probably what you were expecting. Another example, just type in innocently anime, again, with the filter off, of course, in images, see what you get. Interesting, isn't it? So as fans, I mean, I've stumbled over tons of stuff like that, just innocently searching for my favorite shows. So this subject is almost impossible to avoid for us as anime fans. I mean, it has to be discussed, in my opinion. Now, I couldn't really find much about the history of hentai, like how it all began and got started, but I think we can just figure that out. I mean, it wasn't really a big jump to go from live-action pornography and someone saying, hey, let's animate that, and you know, erotic pictures, wood blocks, woodcuts, stuff like that has existed in Japan and pretty much all cultures for dating back hundreds of years. So, I mean, all this stuff has origins way back there in the past. Now, when people hear about this concept of anime porn for the first time, they're usually like appalled and, you know, like disgusted, like, oh, how can they make this? Why do they make it? Well, let me answer that question with another question. Why does the porn industry exist at all? It's a very simple answer. Because as long as there's guys in the world, there's gonna be a freaking market for this stuff. Hentai in itself is really strange because it kind of brings its own thing to the porn genre, if that makes sense. It really does kind of take advantage of animation. Like, they do really messed up stuff in there that is not possible when you're using live actors. Also, hentai tends to have, like, actual storylines, like, continuous storylines is what I mean. Like, usually, live-action porn, you know, they have, like, they're just sex scenes tied together with some loose thing, but individual episodes aren't tied together at all. Now in hentai, it's not always the case, but a lot of the times it's the case. It's like a running show, almost like a real anime show, only with sex and crap in it. And some of these shows take themselves very seriously. I mean, they have a narrator and... Oh, jeez! And what may be surprising to you, in some, certainly not all hentai, but some, actually has extremely high production values, matching that of regular anime shows, such as Bible Black. Bible Black has really, really, really high animation quality. It's probably one of the reasons why it's so popular. In the Encyclopedia of Anime, found at my local library, by the way, they list it's pretty much a compendium of all things anime, pretty much every show that you could think of, including hentai. They only list the most popular ones because, just like live-action porn, they make a new episode pretty much every week, or you know, they turn these out by the dozen, so it's impossible to count them all. But yeah, hentai tends to like view its story, and the way they even use sex in it is really strange, like unique, and takes advantage of the animation medium to ridiculous results. I mean, let me just read you the synopsis of La Blue Girl from the Encyclopedia of Anime. Right here. High school girl Miko Mito and her sister are the heirs to the secrets of an ancient ninja clan. When they become embroiled in an interdimensional war with rapacious demons, they reveal their secret powers. They are sex ninja who cast spells with the power of orgasm and, hence, cannot get enough of their enemies' lusty attentions. There's a screenshot actually from La Blue Girl. Yeah, if you're having trouble wrapping your head around that, basically, they're ninjas, and the way they all fight, the two ninja people and then the monsters, the way they fight basically is they have sex, and whoever orgasms first, they lose, they become extremely weakened and stuff, and whatever, the other can do whatever they want, blah 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 blah. Yeah, pretty weird, but they use sex in an interesting way, I guess you would say. And not all hentai does this, but the most popular ones do, I guess, such as Bible Black. The story of that basically is a high school kid finds a book, has a bunch of spells in it, and they're all love spells basically, but they're all extremely powerful. They work on your sexual motivations, so a girl comes up to him and says, I want this guy to like me. He casts a spell, and the guy freaking rapes her in the hallway in school, and she enjoys it, of course. Yeah, so it's basically a plot built around that, where they use sex in different weird, strange, ridiculous situations, which adds to the show, I guess. Now, you learn about hentai, but when most people know about hentai, they know about the tentacle genre, and they're like, oh man, what the fuck, what is this? I mean, why did they create this? Well, let me tell you something. The creator of the tentacle genre, Toshio Maeda, who created La Blue Girl, he basically was looking for a way to circumvent the censors. The Japanese censorship law says that you cannot accurately depict the male penis. You can't, do full frontal nudity in that way, which is the same reason why in Dragon Ball, there's nudity in that all the time. The penis does not look accurate, and that's why, because you can't do that. So he created a monster, basically, tentacle monster with phallic-shaped tentacles that were gonna do whatever to the girl. So that's how it got started, and it just went up from there. It happens to be one of the most popular subgenres of hentai, for whatever reason. So that's the story behind that. Like it or not, hentai is not going anywhere. Yes, it is part of the anime community, but I'd say that hentai is more a part of the porn industry than it is the anime industry, especially here in the States. Let's face it, hentai is nothing more than pornography that happens to be animated. So, you know, I hope I answered some questions about it, but, you know, what is it? Why is it here? What is it trying to accomplish? Because I know a lot of people are asking these questions, or at least they're afraid to ask these questions, you know, and it's part of anime, so it gets brought up, and it needs to be addressed, and I hope I addressed it, well. That's all I have. See you next time.